a summary of how you feel about your position group so far through fall camp?
I think they've done a really good job. I think we've got some good depth there that we've established. Both young guys and older that have come about. So I feel really good about where they're at, right? We're still progressing, still a long ways to go, but I think they're doing some really good things.
What about Ricky? Because he's been a defensive back, he's been a lot of things, he can cover, he's very versatile.
Yep.
How do you assess what he is at this point?
Yeah, obviously his length, his versatility is, one of his biggest assets, right? That can really help us with there. And he's still progressing. He's still a young guy that's coming along, right? Learning the system, right? But I think he's a guy that's doing some good things right now, and will continue to progress him as we get going.
When did you guys choose to play him at anchor?
Yeah, obviously his body type it kind of fits that role as we came in and implemented the new system. So I think we kind of designated him a little bit early on as a guy that could potentially be at that spot.
So so you were his position coach like immediately then?
Say that again?
You were his position coach like immediately, more or less?
Yeah, as we came in, that's kind of how we pegged him, and obviously we kept an open mind with all of our players and where there could be possibly different spots and movement in different areas.
So he went through some tough stuff at the end of last year and early this year, I guess. What were the conversations like with him in terms of trying to support him and all that? Because that's a difficult thing to go through for 20 years.
Yeah, obviously, even with the transition, the new coaching staff with him, the big thing about us is we want to provide support for our guys in everything we do and in every part of their life. Like, we want this to be a holistic experience for them, right? And so anything that comes up, we have a great support system that's going to be around all of our players, same as with Ricky, and to help him guide through anything that he goes through, whether it's in life, on campus, right, academically, and also on the football field.
The previous staff didn't use linebackers to rush the passer a whole lot. You seem like you guys are certainly okay with doing that. How do you feel about your ability to generate some pass rush with the guys you have?
I think our biggest thing on defense is that we're going to be versatile, right? We're going to try to put players in position to do the best things that they can do. And if it's rush the passer, it's rush the passer. It's dropping coverage, it's dropping coverage. If it's play man coverage, we'll do that also. Our thing is just try to put guys in position where they can be successful.
Ethan's a different type of athlete than your other couple of starters. What does he really bring to you guys right now?
Right now, him playing the Mike position is leadership. He's able to get us aligned. He's able to make the calls and those things. So I think from the start, when you're playing that position, that's one of the most important things that you got to be able to do. And he's doing that at a high level. I think he's playing. He knows what's going on. I think he's feel comfortable in the scheme, and I think he's doing really well at this moment.
Did you guys have any troubles earlier learning the scheme? Because what you do is a lot different than what the earlier staff did. But it feels like your players have transitioned pretty well in camp.
I think it's like in anywhere when you bring in a new system, there's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be an adjustment period for our guys, and I think they went through that early on. I think the more times you do things right, the more comfortable they're going to feel with it. And I think we're getting to that point right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.